All right, so everybody's talking about AI, right? It's not just some tech buzzword anymore. It's actually changing how businesses work. And in the hospitality world, it can be huge for a company like Wyndham Hotels and Resorts.
Right, and we're going to use this big book of enterprise generative AI use cases to kind of see how AI can change things for them, almost like we're brainstorming with Dimitris Manikis himself.
Yeah, exactly. Like a personal AI strategy session.
Yeah, and the cool thing is AI isn't about replacing people. It's more like giving them superpowers, you know? Imagine giving every Wyndham team, like finance, marketing, an AI assistant to do the boring stuff so they can focus on the big picture stuff.
Okay, I like that analogy. So where do we even begin? This book has these categories like accelerate growth, boost productivity, but it all seems a bit abstract.
Right, it does, but let's make it real. Think of accelerate growth. For Wyndham, that could be using AI to really understand guest data and find those hidden trends, you know. We're talking about analyzing thousands of reviews, booking patterns, even social media to see what guests really want.
So instead of just reacting to complaints, Wyndham could use AI to predict problems before they happen.
Exactly. Imagine they see a bunch of bad reviews about slow Wi-Fi at a specific hotel. AI could flag that early so Wyndham can fix it before it becomes a bigger problem.
That would make guests happy, and I bet it could save them a lot of money too.
Definitely. And it's not just reviews. Wyndham could use AI to analyze market trends, find new places to expand, even predict travel patterns.
It's like having a crystal ball for hotels.
Kinda, yeah. And this accelerate growth idea works inside the company too. Wyndham could use AI to look at employee data and see who might quit or even predict how many staff they'll need.
So they could get ahead of employee turnover and have a more stable workforce.
Exactly. And think about all the time saved in legal. Wyndham has tons of contracts, right? AI could analyze those contracts way faster than humans and flag any problems and make sure everything's legal.
So AI could help Wyndham close deals faster, launch new things quicker, and basically beat the competition. This is starting to sound pretty real, not just futuristic.
It is real. It's happening now. Companies are using these AI tools to get ahead. And for a hospitality leader like Dimitris Manikis, the potential is huge.
Okay, let's keep going. We talked about growth, but what about making Wyndham's everyday work more efficient? That's where boosting productivity comes in, right?
Exactly. Think about all the repetitive tasks that happen at Wyndham in every department. AI can automate a lot of it. Let's start with finance. Imagine AI taking care of things like updating company policies, drafting accounting procedures, even summarizing those complex sales contracts.
That would free up the finance team to focus on the big, important stuff, the stuff that really makes a difference.
Exactly. And it's not just finance. AI could be huge for HR. Think about all the time HR spends updating employee handbooks, creating training materials, writing job descriptions.
So AI could make HR way more productive, letting them focus on what matters most.
That's the key. AI isn't about replacing people, it's about helping them. And it goes beyond individual departments. Think about marketing. Wyndham needs to reach people all over the world with personalized messages. That's a massive job, and AI can help.
Okay, so how would AI supercharge Wyndham's marketing? Give me the details.
AI can personalize messages, tailor content for different audiences, even analyze marketing trends to see what's working and what's not. It can help Wyndham create better campaigns, target the right customers, and ultimately get more out of your marketing budget.
So it's like having a whole team of marketing assistants, but they never need a coffee break.
Right. And speaking of always working, AI-powered chatbots could really change Wyndham's guest services. Think about it, a chatbot on their website or app that can instantly answer guest questions about stuff like hotel amenities, local attractions, loyalty programs, all in different languages, any time of day or night.
It'd be like a multilingual concierge that's available 24/7, no more waiting on hold or trying to explain things in a different language. Guests would love that. But what about those times when a guest really needs a person to talk to that human connection?
That's where AI can actually make human interaction better. By handling all the basic questions, chatbots free up Wyndham staff to focus on the more complicated requests, give those personalized recommendations, and that extra level of care that really matters.
It's all about working smarter, not harder. But we can't forget about the behind-the-scenes stuff, how things actually run. How can AI make Wyndham's operations smoother and more efficient?
Think about predictive maintenance. AI could analyze data from things like the HVAC systems, elevators, all the equipment in Wyndham's hotels. By seeing patterns and weird stuff, AI could predict problems before they even happen.
So instead of waiting for something to break down, Wyndham could fix potential problems ahead of time, saving them time, money, and a whole lot of stress.
Exactly. Fewer breakdowns means happier guests, lower maintenance costs, and a more eco-friendly operation overall. It's a win for everyone.
Okay, we've covered a lot. AI, boosting growth, making things more productive, even predicting maintenance issues. But in a business like hospitality, where trust is everything we have, to talk about using AI responsibly.
Definitely enable compliance. That's another big area this book talks about. And for Wyndham, it's all about making sure their AI is not only effective, but also ethical and fits with their values.
So how does AI actually help with compliance, practically speaking?
Imagine AI writing tools that make sure every single communication, from marketing stuff to emails to guests, follows Wyndham's brand rules and legal requirements. It's like having an automatic proofreader that also knows all the legal stuff.
No more typos in the terms and conditions. That's a relief.
Exactly. And it's not just writing. AI can scan financial documents, marketing materials, all kinds of content to automatically check for compliance issues. This reduces risk, speeds up review times, and frees up Wyndham's legal team to focus on more important stuff.
It sounds like AI could be Wyndham's secret weapon for handling all the complicated compliance rules and building trust with guests.
It definitely can be. And remember, responsible AI use also means protecting guest data. Wyndham needs to choose AI platforms that have strong security and privacy features, so sensitive information is handled carefully.
That's super important. In a world where data breaches are happening all the time, guests need to know their information is safe with Wyndham.
Absolutely. And choosing the right AI partners is key. Wyndham needs to work with companies that are committed to ethical AI development, companies that care about transparency, fairness, and data security. Their values need to match up.
So we've seen how AI can make things grow faster, boost productivity, streamline compliance, and even create more personalized and sustainable guest experiences. It's pretty clear that AI has the power to totally change the hospitality industry.
It does, but the real question is, how do we go from potential to reality? How can Wyndham and other hospitality leaders actually start using these AI solutions?
That's a great question. It feels like we've just scratched the surface. There's so much more to explore. But we need to make this real, make it actionable.
You're right. And that's exactly what we'll do next. We'll look at the practical steps Wyndham can take to use the power of AI and transform their business.
Sounds like we're about to get down to business.
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, so we've seen what AI can do for a place like Wyndham, but how do they actually make it happen? How do you bring AI into a company like that? I mean, it seems like a lot.
Yeah, I get that. But remember, it doesn't have to be everything at once. The first thing is to figure out where AI can help the most. Like we talked about, guest services, marketing, finance, even maintenance. Wyndham needs to pick a few key areas to start with.
So instead of trying to do everything at once, they focus on a couple of projects, show how well AI works there, and then go from there.
Exactly. Start small, build up some momentum, prove that AI is worth it before going all in.
Okay, so they've got their starting points. What's next? Do they just go buy some AI software?
Well, yeah, but it's not that simple. Wyndham needs to be smart about this. They need to find AI that's made for hotels with features that fit their needs.
So do their homework make sure the AI can actually fix the problems they have?
Exactly. And think about the future. Will these AI tools still work as Wyndham grows? Are they flexible enough to change with the industry? Those are all important things to consider.
Sounds like picking the right AI partners is a big deal. It's not just about the tech, it's about finding people they can trust.
Absolutely. Wyndham needs to work with companies that believe in ethical AI companies, that care about being transparent, being fair, and keeping data safe. Those values have to match up.
Okay, so they have the areas, they have the tools. Now, how do they actually get people using this AI? I imagine some people might not be happy about the change.
That's where change management comes in. AI isn't just about the tech, it's about the people Wyndham needs to get their employees on board, train them on these new tools, and build a culture that's open to new ideas.
So talk to them, teach them, and make sure everyone understands how AI can help both the company and them personally.
Exactly. It's about showing how AI can make their jobs easier, more efficient, and ultimately more rewarding. It's not about replacing them, it's about giving them more power.
That's a really important point. And it's not a one-time thing, right?
Yeah.
You can't just do one training and expect everyone to be on board.
Right. AI is always changing, so Wyndham needs to be ready to adapt and improve.
Right.
They need to constantly check how their AI is doing, get feedback from employees, and make changes as they go.
So it's about constantly getting better, just like any other part of their business.
Exactly. And as AI gets even better, the possibilities for Wyndham and the whole hospitality industry are going to be huge. Imagine a world where AI can personalize every single part of a guest's stay, from booking a room to checking out.
That sounds pretty amazing. And it's not just about the guests. AI can help Wyndham's employees too by doing all those boring, repetitive tasks so they can focus on the human side of hospitality.
That's the goal, using AI to make the human touch even better, not get rid of it.
Well, I hope this deep dive has given everyone a good look at how AI can change the world of hospitality. The future is here, and it's powered by AI. Are you ready for it?
The possibilities are endless, and it all starts with a single step.